Thanks for listening to another RecLand Realty podcast. This is a review of 40 acres pine timberland in Jackson Parish, Louisiana. If you're also watching the video review, you'll see I've got it up on my screen here. This tract, there's not going to be anything unusual about it. It is a pine plantation. It's been thinned, had the first thinning done on it. It looked like a year or two ago, maybe even just a little longer. The timber's approximately 20 years old. I have been on the track and walked it pretty thoroughly, so I've got a real good idea of what's there. As I click through some of these pictures here, you'll get an idea of the timber. It's pretty well stocked track. I mean, it is what it is for a 20-plus-year-old pine plantation. It's mostly the whole track is stocked. There are not any big creeks or drains in it. There's a little small drain on the south end that's going to take just a few of the acres out of the plantation, but not very much at all. So it's just kind of right out there in front of you. The seller is going to convey half the minerals. That's what he's offering in his listing. He may very well let all the minerals go at the right price, but he's wanting to reserve half the minerals. It's located south and east of Chatham, Louisiana, if you're familiar with that country, between Chatham and Sykes, and all east of Highway 499 that runs north and south through that country. I checked the site index on this tract for loblolly pine, and it's pretty strong. It ranges everywhere from 90 to 95, pretty much through the majority of the tract. And in fact, I made a note here that 70% of the acres are in the 95 index. So it's a good, strong pine producing tract. It really is. I've walked on the track. It's got little interior trails that you can get around it pretty well. We'll flip over here to the big map, and you can get the aerial and get an idea of the track here. If you're looking at the video, you'll see, like I said, it's south and east of Chatham. There's Sykes right there. So it's in this country right here that is just covered up with pine production, kind of near the Caney Creek bottom. This track is just off of Hatton Road, an all-weather gravel road. This track does not have legal access to it. There is a old haul road that I have marked on the aerial here. That's where I actually walked into the track the first time. And it's marked pretty clearly with some flagging. It's exactly 2.8 miles from Highway 499 along Hatton Road. So it's real easy to find. Park your truck right there and walk into it. I actually walked into the track from the north side too. There's a fire break between this pine plantation and the track that we have for sale. And it's just real easy to walk right in, right there, if you can see my cursor, and walk right into the north end of the property as well. Again, there's no deeded access. It's just, traditional, timber company. That's not a timber company. That's private ownership right there. But he's accessed this tract through this old haul road for a long time. The seller says that he can get deeded access across this particular tract right here between Hatton Road and his east boundary. He said he can get deeded access. So if that's important to somebody, which it typically is, we just have to go down that road and see if he can actually deliver on that. So if you're looking for a pine investment, this is going to be a good one. He's got it priced well. He's asking $21.50 an acre. We'll convey half the minerals at that. You're probably going to be able to get it just a little less than that, and the minerals are going to be negotiable in there somewhere. So it's going to be a good income producing tract. If somebody's buying small timberland tracts for their portfolio or to leave in their estate to their kids and grandkids, this is going to be a good one to take a look at and pick up. So if you want to see it on our website, it's recland.net. Go to the land for sale page and just scroll down to Louisiana, Jackson Parish, and look for 40 acres off Hatton Road, and all the information will be right there. So thanks for listening to our podcast and these land reviews, and feel free to call or email, text, reach out any way you need to if you have any questions. We'll be glad to help. Thank you.